Hello, I'm Tani Perry, founder of A25. I am filming today from Melbourne in my sister's lovely studio, so you'll notice I have a slightly different background today. What I want to talk today about is Google's Workspace. I just recently upgraded my platform to the business standard license, and the reason I did that is because Gemini Advanced is now a part of Google Workspace. And I don't think that a lot of teams realize all of the Gemini functionality that they can get inside of Workspace. When I am asked, I still recommend ChatGPT's Pro version as the best large language model available today. It's the best all-rounder. But if you already have Workspace at your company, then you might be surprised at some of the functionality that's already built into things like Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So what I thought I would do today is show you what I think are the 3 best Gemini features that you might not know about, and hopefully they can help you out with your workflows. All right, let's get started. The first one I want to show you today is Notebook LM. Everyone's very excited about this platform because it has some really cool functionality built in. What you're looking at here is my dashboard. I've already built a couple of notebooks. Let's have a look at the notebook I created here called Artificial Intelligence Investment Report. Over here on the left-hand side, you have all of your sources, and you can load up things like PDFs, images, videos, documents. And then in the middle, this is your chat window. And then on the third, you can create an audio overview, ask for things like a study guide, an FAQ, a briefing doc, and a timeline. Once you've loaded up all of your source documentation, this is when you can start interacting with the content. The first thing I asked it to do for me was identify any patterns in the content, which I think is really helpful as a marketer, especially if you're trying to do market research or you want to understand a new segment or audience. It's always great to understand patterns. And as you can see, Notebook LM has gone through all of the content and it's pulled out different patterns that it has identified that are in my source content. And you can ask it pretty much any question and it will come back to you with that content. If you want to get something in a slightly different format, then you can ask it to create an FAQ. This is a really great use case if you are creating a landing page for your website and you want to create an FAQ for a product or a new feature. You can also ask for a briefing document. So if you had a set of meetings that you were hosting on a particular topic and then your executive team asked for a brief summary about what was covered in progress, the briefing doc is really great for that. And then finally, over here, the audio overview. When you ask it to create this overview, there are 2 AI podcast hosts who have a conversation about the content. The second area I want to look at is Google Slides. The best feature in there right now is the image generation tool. I've asked it to create me an image of a sailboat in the Greek islands. When you like one of the options, you can just click it and it will drop it into the slide. The other feature I really love is you can @reference documents that you have already created, and then you can ask it to add content directly from that document. I wouldn't say it's perfect yet, but I really love how connected all of the Google Workspace features are and how they make it really easy to tie everything together. And then finally, we have Google Sheets. I know as a marketer, I have to analyze data all day, and it can be really tricky pulling out insights. You have to run a lot of formulas and pivot tables. Well, Gemini takes a lot of that hard work away for you. You can ask any of the questions of this data, and it will run the formula for you and then give you the answer. So for example, I wanted to know what the percentage of males versus females were in this employee data document, and you can see it's already calculated that. I hope you found these 3 features useful for your own work. Let me know what you think in the comments.